Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about frames. So check how many frames are there on the web page. So let us understand the logic. Finding the number of frames on the web page is very useful in Selenium automation. So I'll just navigate to the website, this website. Here I can say in Selenium, you often need to interact with the element inside the frames. So here in this web page, I just wanted to interact with these elements. So this element is, inside the frame, right? If I want to interact with the element inside the frame, you must switch to the frame first. So here if I inspect this element, you click on a control F and I frame. Here you can able to see only one frames are there in this page. If you go to this website, if I try to inspect this element, here I can say control F, I frame. Here you can see two, frames are there in this page, right? By counting the frames, allow you to switch to the specific frame when needed. So you can switch accordingly. So knowing the number of frames, allow you to iterate through them or switch to the specific frame whenever we need it, right? Sometimes it help in verifying the web page has a expected structure. For example, some websites use the frames to display ads, and by checking the number of frames, you can confirm that if additional unwanted content is present or not, right? And the important thing is in testing, it's helpful debugging if you are encountering any issue with the web page. Knowing the number of frames can help you to troubleshoot your problem related to the frame handling, right? So now let us start write the code and we'll see how we can, you know, check that how many frames are there in the web page. So first what we have to do, we need to launch the WebDriver. So first you need to create an instance of the WebDriver to open the web browser. So you can use any popular web browser like Chrome, Firefox or IE. Here I am going to use a Chrome only. So I can say WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. So here, now I just wanted to import the packages of the WebDriver, and Chrome driver from the Selenium. So this is coming from the Selenium package. Fine. So now next thing is what we have to do. We need to navigate to the web page. So using a get method, we can navigate to the particular web page. So driver.get method. So here we need to pass the URL. So URL, I can go over here. I can just copy this URL and it can paste it over here. So now it is navigate to the website. Then we have to find the frame on the web page. So to find the number of frames on the web page, you can use the find elements, right? Because we are going to find the number of frames, multiple elements. So we need to use the find elements. So driver dot find elements. See, find element is there, find elements is there. Find elements, it's going to return you one single web element. If you want to find a one element, then you can go with the find element. Now I'm going to use a finding the multiple elements. So we are using a find elements. Here I can say by dot tag name. Here we can use iframe. Right, it's going to find the tag name with the iframe. So now we can store this. Find elements will going to return you the list of web element, right? So we can store this list of web element. Web element. You can give any variable name, something like frames. Can give any meaningful variable name. You can import the package of the list and the web element as well. Now we need to count the number of frames on the web page. So we can say frames dot, we call the method called size. So this is going to return you how many frames are there, right? So now we can store this size in any variable. So we can say total frames equal to, we can say in this way. Now finally we can print the total frames because total size it is going to store it over here in this variable. Finally we can print them. So we can print number of frames plus you can say total frames. So this variable we need to pass out here. Now run this. So it's going to return you the total number of frames on the web page. So as we have seen before, it was returning a 1 only, right, in our. So now let's go over here, see number of frames 1. So you can use the same code in your, if you want to find the many number of frames, you can use the same code and you need to pass your URL, right? Your desired URL you need to pass over here. Remaining things you don't need to, change anything. It's going to print the number of frames on the web page. Keep in mind that iframe can be nested as well. So this code will going to count all the iframes, whether they are direct children of the main page or nested within the other iframes. So if you need to interact with the specific iframe, you will need to switch to it using a driver dot switch to. Dot iframe, you can pass the ID or name, or you can pass the index as well. So I hope this is helpful.